So in case you've been living under a rock, which is apparently where Mark Jackson spends his time when he's not actually at a NBA basketball arena calling games for ESPN, Mark Jackson is the one who actually left the Joker off of his ballot. Now, I know this is just so unbelievably hard to believe, but and we're putting up right now who he had on his ballot. He had Joel Embiid, he had Giannis, he had Jason Tatum, he had Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he had Donovan Mitchell, and no Joker on there at all. Look, I think we can all agree that the Joker could have easily won the MVP this year. I certainly didn't have a problem with Joel Embiid winning it. It was sort of his turn to win it, if you know what I mean. But for Mark Jackson, the lead NBA analyst on ESPN, to make this kind of blunder on his ballot is absolutely unacceptable. Now, Charles Barkley had some great moments on television the other night. Let's go ahead and roll those, and then we'll be back with some final thoughts on what to do with Mark Jackson next.
It's something that's been bothering me. You know, Joel deserved MVP, and Joker and Giannis, they were 1, 2, 3, whoever you voted. There's one person, I don't even know this fool's name, didn't even have Joker in the top 5. Like, people like that shouldn't get a vote.
You got to hope that it was just an oversight or some kind of a tabulation thing, and that guy wouldn't consciously say, no, he's not in the top 5. That's what I'm just, that would be my hope.
I understand. For the last 6 months, we talked about Joker, Giannis, and Embiid. If you have a television or you actually watch basketball, if you don't think he should have been in the top 5, you don't deserve to vote. I mean, you could be like some of these fools we'd be letting vote for president out here.
I'm hoping it was some type of a clerical error or some kind. There's got to be a good reason for it.
He's a damn idiot.
I hope there was a better reason than that.
So I was trying to figure out what to call this. I was going to call it MJ Votegate, but I didn't want to insult Michael Jordan at all, so we're just going to call it Mark Jackson Votegate. So what should happen to Mark Jackson? I mean, look, he was great. He came out earlier in the evening. He admitted he made the mistake. He owned up to it. He went on to say that it was an honest mistake. He doesn't know how he slipped up, and that if they want to take his vote away from him, that they should just go ahead and do it. Which, by the way, I mean, as much as I like listening to Mark Jackson on television, and certainly hope that he doesn't lose his gig over this, I would say that is exactly what should happen here. Look, it's absolutely unacceptable. I cannot tell you, I've been following the NBA for 30 plus years. I probably watch at least 1.5 to 2 games a night during the regular season, which of course my wife's not terribly happy with. That being said, you know, everybody on planet Earth, except for the people that live in Kyrie's village of Flat Earth Land, knew that the Joker was in the top 2, if not the top 3 people to be in the MVP votes this year. So I say, let's just make this simple. Mark did the right thing. He apologized. He owned up to the mistake. And then I think we should go ahead and strip him of his ability to vote, because it is just unacceptable.